So we just beat Misty, and now we're figuring out where to go next. I think I need a heal. Yep, so let me heal up first. So it's been pretty, we've been doing pretty good so far in the game. Making decent progress. I might need to level up some Pokemon today. Let me do that right now, sort it out. So I want to level up Elizabeth, I'm pretty sure. Actually, no, I'm gonna level up Nimuking. I think I might switch out Elizabeth in the future, due to the fact that I don't need technically another I'm pretty sure Elizabeth is mostly special and speed, I'm pretty sure. So, and I already have Sherry, so. Alright, I already read this. So let me head on in. Oh man, they really destroyed this place. Team Rocket must be trying to dig their way into no good. And they even, I don't get why they destroyed the table here. I don't know what happened here, really. Those miserable Rockets. Look what they did here. They stole TM for teaching Pokemon how to dig holes. That cost me a bundle. It did. Well, that's interesting. But why did they, like, completely destroy the whole place? Just to look for a TM. Alright, here he is. Battle him. Hey, stay out! It's not your yard. Huh? Me? I'm an innocent bystander. Don't you believe me? Alright, let's see. Probably just have a coughing in the Zubat. Oh, Machamp. That's different. Alright. A little underleveled, of course. Let's see. Oh, really? A crit? Of course he opened that with a crit. The switch. So I just got him some EXP. So, since I was talking before, during the start of the game, or start of the stream, I'm currently using my headset mic again, since I sort of didn't like how the standalone mic sounded. It was decent, it worked, however, I didn't like the distance sound it had. It just didn't feel decent. So, I decided to switch back to my headset mic. However, I'm looking into getting like a mod mic for my normal headset. My headphones, I should say, not headset. Which, for the most part, it has better audio sounding for the mic itself. It's USB mod mic. It's USB mic. Yeah, it is a USB mod mic, and so basically it has no background sound, which is really nice. I've always had an issue with like sort of like a low static for most headsets, and even standalone mics I have that issue. For the most part, they're decent. I can use some third-party stuff. However, the mod mic has a really nice sounding, just quality to it. And hopefully once I get that, I can just attach it to my other headset I have here, or headphone I should say, that I have here, and it should sound decent. It's also to be getting a sort of an audio interface to plug it into, so I can have a little better sound to it. Alright. Okay, I'll return the TM I stole. Now, can I give them the TM back, or do I keep it? Let's see. I figured what's lost is lost. I decided to teach Diglett how to dig without a TM. Okay. Alright, I guess they don't care. I guess they don't want me to give back the TM. Alright then, well that's good. Who can I teach a dig to? Alright, let's use it. I don't want to really teach a dig to Tricolana. I'll hold off. Actually, which way should I go? Actually, I'll go right for now and see how far this. Oh, I can't go right. It's country. So I'll go down for now. I'll go down this way. I'm pretty sure this is the daycare center, if I recall. Actually, there might be some Pokemon here. I do have a Great Ball, and I think some Pokeballs. Yes, the Mankey. This is what I've been looking for. Alright. So... He's probably gonna kill me on this. Oh, failed. Alright, good. Land a hit. Oh, I can land another one. Yeah, this is probably gonna kill me. Yep, there we go. Figured. So I'll send out Elizabeth. Okay, really, I don't care either of them, really, becoming my lead for the Needle Lines. I'm just not sure about it. Plus, I'm not even sure if I can get another Moonstone. I don't know where there will be another one. Alright, this should lower him enough. Alright, now I'll use a Great Ball on him. I sort of wish they made the Great Ball, like, blue in this hack. You know, to match the color of a Great Ball. Alright, let's see. Mankey, Pig Monkey. Extremely quick to anger. It could be docile one moment and then thrashing away the next instant. Let's give him a nickname. Do you guys have any good ideas for a nickname for the Mankey? I've got a few ideas. I'm not sure. Let's see. I'll name him... Ooh, I got a name. I'm gonna name him Carl. You know, it's a monkey news. Alright, named him Carl. I'll add him to my team when I get down into daycare and get to the PC. Another Pidgey. Let me take him out. Alright, so let's use Ember. Almost killed him. Oh, we got burned, so I kill him. Use Gust. Yeah, nothing. Yep, there we go. Alright. On the daycare of the Yellow Roof. That's interesting. Oh wait, this isn't daycare. Well, no, he does. Alright. I run a daycare. Would you like to raise one? Your Pokemon? Yes. Here, have Sushush. Alright. Let's level up to Gyarados. Alright. So let me head out. There's no PC though. I guess they didn't add that in Gen 1. So let me head back up and then grab the Mankey out of the PC and then I should be set for that. And then I'll head down, get to the SSN, grab Cut, and then take on Surge. I should have enough time to do all that today. And then of course finish the Bugger Roll, which is after this. So I should check the bike shop real quick. Alright, let's heal. So how, anything happening for you guys at all? Anything interesting pop up in the news or anything like that that you think would be interesting to talk about? There's been a few things that I've been seeing here and there. Nothing too like interesting. So I'm not sure what you guys are interested in. I have to go all the way around. Keep forgetting that. Oh, you've been playing Red Dead? I believe I played the first one, but I haven't played the new game yet. I don't have I'm not really interested in the PC port. I'm not sure if they ever fixed it. Since I know there was like some really bad like stuff with PC, a lot of bugs and all that. And originally I wasn't even able to run it until I just got my newer PC, which is able to run those sort of games. However, I am interested in it. I love like the story. I watched a lot of gameplay of it, and the gameplay like is just so good. Like I really wanted to dig into that story, like all the side quests. I love that sort of stuff. In terms of like story stuff, I love little bits of details, little everything. I'm not sure. Can I go down? Yeah, I probably can. Let me check the other building real quick. What'd she say? Hi, do you have a needle ram? We'll trade it for a needle. No, I already have both already. Okay then. Rockstar is greedy and it says hacking on PC. Story is good, but the online is a nightmare. Yeah, I figured. Like I don't understand like why. Alright, why is this empty? Alright then. What did she say? People often lose things in that underground path. Oh, that means it's probably hidden items. But yeah, I don't get what's with like Rockstar. I know they want money and all that, you know, like every business wants money. Alright, yeah, I can't find any items. But I don't know. It's just weird to me that they make such an amazing single player game, but then they end up just completely making the multiplayer like horrible. Like, is it like a completely separate team that works on it and just completely makes the polish like horrible? I just never understand that sort of stuff, and at least in that sort of development scene. Like, since I myself have worked on games, of course, like in like small games, either a hack or whatever, and I've touched on like an actual game, but I only worked on it for a little bit, and that was mostly just concept work. And I've been on a closed beta team for like for Terraria at one point. It was for like a year or two almost. But like I just don't understand the concept of like having like a split like team for that, especially when it's such differing quality. Like I don't know. Especially when you're using the same concepts from the single player and just making them worse in the multiplayer. Like I just don't get that. Dan Houser left Rockstar 2 years ago after Red Dead. That explains it. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. If it's like when they're leaders or like producers, directors, or whatever left, then they probably just put in there that's only is good with one thing and like lead it, and like you basically change the direction of the whole game entirely, lost focus of what the original game was meant to be. Yeah, that's sad. Like that makes me worry a bit for GTA 6 or whatever is gonna be coming out. Like I don't even know when GTA 6 could ever happen right now. Especially with GTA 5 coming to the newer consoles, being on 3 generations of consoles. It's ridiculous. Like all just because they want to make more and more money off GTA Online. Like I don't know. I don't get how they can think like. I don't get why people would even buy it. It's becoming like the next Skyrim at this point. Oh, I got poison sting now. We'd always poison, that wouldn't really work. But like I personally would love if we got a new bully game. But I doubt that ever is gonna happen. We've only seen those like concept art. But if the concept art got out, that probably means that the game ended up getting canceled or something. And so an artist was probably putting it out there for people to find and see. Oh, since they don't want their content to just be like thrown away. At least that's how I see it. That's what most concept art stuff that's been posted, like saying, like, oh, this this is concept art for a bully game that either got canceled or just whatever. I don't know. This bugs me, really. Like, I wish some companies were a bit more candid about this stuff. Also, I completely forgot to get Mankey out of the piece. Excuse me, this is private conversation. It's a private conversation. Oh, anyway. What games are you guys looking forward to in the future? Currently, I'm looking forward to Cyberpunk, even though it got delayed. But I'm really interested in seeing what's really a critical hit. Alright then. Like I said, Cyberpunk, like I love like that sort of aesthetic. I'm also interested in stuff like there was that what's that called, Crossfire, the Crossfire game for Xbox. It should hopefully it should be on the newer game or newer console. I mean, sorry. Because I love like the older games like Combat Arms, which is an old free-to-play game. It's still online under not on Nexon anymore. Like Nexon ruined it. Oh, Pikachu. But I just really like missed that style game. Like that's why for me I always go and play Gary's Mod TTT. Like I literally, if I'm not streaming or I'm not doing art or anything like that, or I'm not talking on Discord, I'm literally just normally playing Gary's Mod TTT. Like I always go to it, play it. Like I have like 2 weeks on one server, like of just constant game, not constant, but 2 weeks of just like being on there logged in and playing. Oh, dang it. But like I might thinking of touching on TF2 in the future. Cause I was thinking of doing like multiplayer streams in the future of some sort. I'm not sure how I would go about it for certain games. Like I want to play like. Let me heal real quick. I don't have any potions. Guess not. Oh well. But yeah, I'm thinking of doing some multiplayer. I'm just not sure what would fit better for streaming, due to the fact that I don't want to be entirely focused on the game while playing, but I also don't want to have it sort of being like not interested in by people watching, because I know of course I'll be playing the game, I'll be loving it, but I'm not sure if people watching would be that interested. Like TTT, for the most part, it's decent, but if I'm playing it, the servers that I play on, like people that visit, like it's almost every single TTT server that's like this, but people are just not good with what they're saying, and I sort of need to have like voice people talking, calling people out on who's a traitor or not. So I can't really use it. Like, thankfully most people on the server, they use keybinds to call out people, but I don't know how I would go about it. This is Thunderwave, but for the most part, it should be decent. Like I do want to play Gary's Mod. That's one thing that's on the list. I'll have to learn to get used to like just reading the chat, well, reading the in-game chat, I should say. But other than that, I probably will play TF2. Why can't you play? Oh, we're both paralyzed. That's why. Yeah, I'd probably play TF2. I want to try that a bit more. I'm thinking of getting Titanfall 2. I played the first one, but I haven't played the second one. It just came out on Steam. Well, technically, it's not on Steam. Let's really use Steam to get to EA, whatever, and then, you know. But it should be interesting. Do you guys have any suggestions for like a decent multiplayer game to play? Like, I know you'd probably say Red Dead Redemption 2 for multiplayer, but even though it's like broken, but should be other ones that are decent. Alright. Looks like there would be an item here. Is there? That's suspiciously like an item place. Oh, hey Smushy. Welcome back. We're just mostly talking about possible multiplayer streams. Oh, I am? Well, is my voice quiet or is it the music quiet? Because I could boost up my mic a bit. It's currently a decent level. It's not peaking into yellow. Yeah, let me boost it. How about now? Is this better? I think I might have left down the settings from my desktop mic headset. That's possible. Oh, is this FFZ? Alright, let me lower it back down. Alright, there we go. Lowered it back down. Bubble beam again. So yeah, like we were saying, I was thinking about doing sort of like a multiplayer stream in the future. I don't have any healing items, I can't heal. But yeah, I was thinking multiplayer streams in the future. I'm not sure what kind of games people would be interested in. I'd be even able to team up with people. One thing was I was thinking of like doing Combat Arms. Combat Arms is a game I used to play all the time. Connect 4. Yeah, I could do that. Technically, I can actually stream my Switch. So, Switch games aren't off the menu in terms of streaming. I have a capture device and everything for that stuff. I just haven't played it, played a lot of stuff. I could even show you guys my Animal Crossing town. I actually put a lot of time into that town. I just haven't played it forever. Maybe when the wave 1 hits with the update. And of course, yeah, I'm dead. Oh wait, no, I'm not dead. But yeah, I have a lot of Switch games I could actually play. A lot of them I haven't touched too much. Yeah, I probably came out. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, I have stuff like I'm trying to think off my head what I have. Like I have a lot of indie games. Yeah, you took me out. A lot of indie games. A lot of course, Nintendo games. Splatoon 2, I could oh yeah, I could probably play Splatoon 2. That's a good multiplayer stream. It is? Alright. How about now? Is this better? I'm not sure, like, what's a good... Oh yeah, I have Smash as well. I could play Smash. Alright, cool. Yeah, I'm still not used to what's good for the settings for the audio. Because I don't want my voice peeking into the red. I'm okay if it's peeking a little bit into the yellow. That's fine. But yeah, thanks for pointing that out. And I was saying before, I'm getting a sort of a new mic. I'm gonna be getting a mod mic, USB. It should help with natively not having like a buzz static. Currently, I have my headset using the Streamlabs OBS sort of background sound eliminator, but that sort of takes away some of the voice as well. Alright, let's just level up. But I am planning on, since I got that, or I'm going to be getting it, I also am getting a little audio interface to make it sound better as well, so I can gain and do a little settings off it. And here's another battle. But like I said, yeah, I could play Smash. That's another option. I haven't really played my Switch in a while now. But I do have a whole bunch of options I can play. Like, I do have the newest Pokemon Sword and Shield. I didn't buy the DLC. Like, I got into the game. Then other stuff, like working on art, all that started pulling me away from playing it. So I sort of stopped playing it for a bit. So I probably, if I do play it, like, I wasn't that far into the game, honestly. And, of course, I died from that. But I can restart the game. Basically, I wasn't even that far. I think I got as far as the Ghost Gym. I think that was as far as I got, which is like the third like technical gym. But yeah, I could play that. Like I got just a bunch, and God, this is yeah, I'm gonna paint. Yeah, this is I'm not gonna win this fight. Yeah, but let me just roll one. But yeah, I could definitely play Pokemon Sword and Shield in the future. I'm probably not as right after this because this will lay off a little bit on the RPG stuff like that. Yeah, I have a whole bunch of stuff on that. I'm looking at for in the future, see what I have, figure out what I'm gonna play. But definitely would be fun to see. What else do I have though? I did find, like I said before, I got Digimon Cyber Sleuth, which is a long form RPG, which I bought mostly for streaming, but I'm gonna hold off since I want to sort of space out what sort of games I'm playing on stream, and not just be one single type of genre all the time. But I do want to play the new Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. That I love Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. That's like one of my favorite like games. So, and since it got remade, I was so hyped. I'm also so hyped for Pokemon Snap that got announced. Like once that comes to Switch, I'm gonna be getting that. I'm gonna be probably streaming it. I just can't wait for that game. Oh man, there's so many good games coming up that I'm so hyped for. So, do Supersonic again. Also, in the future, I might, since I know some people like doing this, especially for smaller streams, I could get like some Zach, what's it? No, what? Not Zach. Wow, I can't even think of the name now. I literally just had it on top of my head. Jackbox, I think it's called. Let me look real quick. I think it's Jackbox, right? Jackbox. Yeah, Jackbox. Games. Party Pack. Since I know people like love that playing those games. Personally, I love playing them too. So I mean, it would be great to just play those and have fun and chat. But definitely something on the menu in the future. Of course, I also still want to do the concept of playing like some edutainment games. Also, how am I winning so far? This Raticate's probably gonna kill me instantly. But yeah, I'm definitely interested in playing these sort of multiplayer games. Also, I'd like to note I do suck at Smash Bros. That is one game that, like, I'll play for a good bit and I'll be decent for a little bit, but I suck at it. Like, you think, oh, how do you suck at it? But it's like, I'm not good at it. Yeah, it's like I like playing it. I love the spirit mode stuff. Like I love taking on everything that's there. Like that's really my go-to. I don't really play online that much. Um, but definitely some fun though playing it. I can't wait for I do have to buy the new DLC pack. I haven't done that yet. But I'm alright, trained it of course. Alright, time to walk back down. Actually, let me buy some potions. Actually, no, let me get the man key first. But yeah, I'm definitely going to get the new ARMS DLC since I am really hyped for what the new characters are coming. Min Min looked amazing. Like, I'm really happy how unique she is, and plus she's technically... It's weird. She's a close combat fighter, but she's also long distance. Like, she's... Like, it's like she's a projectile player, but she's not a projectile player. Like, that's honestly, it's like I don't even know what you would call her, which... Since she's not technically a brawler, because technically, like, a brawler is up close and personal. I guess you would say, like, a long-range brawler? maybe. Also, the playstyle reminds me of like how what Rayman would play, with his arms being swinging out with no hitboxes in between. So, not sure if that means anything, but that'd be sick if like we got a Rayman in the future. Let me get 5 potions. Yeah, I'm good. There needs to be the DLC story mode for World of Light and Smash Bros. Yeah, I sort of agree. I mean, the original sort of didn't even really have a story. You just had an beginning cutscene and some little boss battles here and there, and then the ending, and that's sort of it. Like I mean, I like the areas, of course. The areas were really cool looking. I just don't know how they would add more story to it. I mean, maybe if they go along the lines of like recreating the Ridge Brawl's story, but in form of what the current story looks like. And let me go down here, or what the current game looks like. I'm on guard duty. Gee, I'm thirsty though. Oh right, yeah, he wants his bottle of water. Oh wait, there, the road's closed. But yeah, I definitely would like a sort of like DLC. What I'm hoping for is that after this fighter pass ends, if they're not doing another fighter pass, most likely I don't think they will. That we get a sort of like map pass or a something, or like a costume pass or something like that, where they just make alternate costumes for certain fighters. Also, isn't there an item up here somewhere? I recall there is something like this up here. At least I saw a video about it. Yeah, like there's a full flower patch here. But yeah, an Echo Fighter Pass would also be dope. Like, I'm mostly talking in terms of like just basic costumes. Like, I would love if we got like for example, like a different Link outfits. There's a whole bunch of things that would be nice to have, but I feel like it's weird that we don't. Of course, I'm always going to be like, oh, why don't we have Waluigi? But like, I don't even know how you would even get Waluigi a decent as a character. Alright, yeah, I guess there's no items here. I thought there was one up here. Guess not. Alright, I'll head back down. But I am interested in seeing what is coming, since Sakurai said that he wants to put in a lot more and more and continue working on it. And so I don't think he's just gonna completely stop on the second fighter pass. I would love if we got a map pass where they're just making maps, and including with the maps there would be like maybe an assist trophy, a new assist trophy, or a new item that would go and match this sort of the world that they're making. And this would sort of work on either filling out existing characters that don't have maps, like Dr. Mario. There was an original plan to have a Dr. Mario map, but they ended up scrapping that idea later on. Possibly bring back old maps as DLC. For example, the one Pac-Man map that was on, I think it was 3DS, or it was the Wii U one. I can't remember which one was which, but I could imagine them doing something like that, which would be nice. Of course, Poke Floats, the long requested Poke Floats. I would love if they brought that back and made a new Poke Float stage with new Pokemon on it. Like, imagine having like so many more Pokemon that you could fight on, jump on, stuff like that. There's just so much that I could see them working on and putting effort into. But it's just, I don't know, strange as all that we haven't had anything like other than fighters. Like, I sort of wish they went from, we got a Fighter Pass 1, and then we went from Fighter Pass to Stage Pass, and then from a Stage Pass to a Costume Pass or something. At least we get Meat Fighters. Meat Fighters are really cool. Alright, here we are at the second town. We're careful about pollution. We've heard Grimer multiplies in toxic sludge. Did you see SSN moored in the harbor? Alright, at least we made it to the second town. Decent. Welcome to our Pokemon Center. We hold your Pokemon back to perfect health. Also, I'm sort of interested in since we got ARMS promoted here with the new game, and I'm wondering, like, are we gonna be getting like a new ARMS game, or is there gonna be like something big announced or released soon regarding ARMS? It is true that a higher level Pokemon will be more powerful, but all Pokemon will have weak points against specific types, so there is no universally strong Pokemon. Well, you gotta wait until you see Arceus, bud. Because Arceus is probably technically universally strong in terms of him having if he had every single plate and you just swap it out, literally the most powerful. Legs. My Pokemon was poisoned. It fainted while we were walking. Yeah, legs would be nice. But I think I had a fun idea. What if it was called Arms 2 and then dash face or face off, like Arms to face off, meaning that you would it's basically a multiple pun here where it's arms to face, like you're punching from an arm to the face, and then you have face off, meaning like to battle. So it'd basically be a perfect sort of pun on the name. It would just be a perfect name for it. It fits the game. Arms, RTX on. Yeah, very different abilities. Pokemon raised by a trainer is stronger than one in the wild. Alright, yeah, I don't need to go to the PC. I'm good on that. But yeah. Oh yeah, this is, I believe, the fan club? Well, that's another building. I'm the fishing guru. I simply love fishing. Do you like to fish? Yes, I do. Grand! I like your style. Take this and fish, young one. Alright, got an old rod, so I can go fishing. When the seas and rivers go out and land the big one, young one. But yeah, I am interested in seeing if we do get an ARMS game, a new one at least. I didn't get the first one because I wasn't really interested in like that whole holding the game like that, the things when I first got the Switch. The Port of Exquisite Sunsets. I'm putting up a building on this plot of land. Pokemon is tamping. What was that? Tampering or tapping? But tamping the land. Man, there's so many words that I haven't heard at all. I'm finally upgrading my 1070. Nice. I currently have a RTX 2070. So I recently got that with the PC. The Machamp is stomping the land. Flats. But yeah, hopefully that works out for you. Alright, this is the fan club. Oh hey, there's a Magikarp, or was that a seal? Yep, seal. Pew! I just love my seal. It squeals when I hug it. I chair the Pokemon Fan Club. I have collected over 100 Pokemon. I'm very fussy when it comes to Pokemon. So, did you come to visit to hear about my Pokemon? Sure, why not? Good, then listen up. My favorite, Rapidash. It cute, lovely, smart, plus amazing. You think so? Oh yes, it's stunning. Kindly, love it. Hug it when sleeping, warm and cuddly. Spectacular, ravishing. Oops, look at the time. I kept you too long. Thanks for hearing me out. I want you to have this. Did you Windows G enable? Yes, I did Windows G enable. Exchange that for a bicycle. Don't worry, my Fearer will fly me anywhere. So I don't need a bicycle. I hope you like cycling. Alright, so I can actually head up and get that bike. Pikachu. Choo choo, pew, Pikachu. So is this where the this might have been where they got the anime sort of cry stuff for Pikachu. Like he says his own name. Maybe we can just make him all Pokemon say their name instead of like animal noises. My Pikachu is twice as cute as that one. Our chairman is very vocal about Pokemon. Yeah, I could say that for sure. If someone brags, brag right back. I don't think that's that's decent of a motto. Let's all listen politely to other trainers. Now that's a good one. I don't think bragging in front of other people bragging is that good. Let's see, what'd she say? Hi, do you have a Sphero? Want to trade it for a Farfetch? I do not. Wait. The Sphero? Yeah, I have a Sphero. Here, I'll give you some chicken. Hey, I guess catching that Sphero was decent. Funny enough, Warzone only uses 40% of my GPU at max settings. Nintendo would have a cow if they had to pay for proper voice acting for the Pokemon games. Oh wait, I don't need to heal. Just heal or whatever. Proper voicing. To be honest, I'm getting it for VR and rendering. Yeah, so for me, I want to get VR in the future. I think I said this in the past stream. It would be really fun to just play some of these VR games. Like I've always sort of been interested in VR. I just haven't really had the money to be able to do it. Oh wait, yeah. Deposit. Need deposit. Who does that? Don't I need? Really, I don't need Zubatsu right now, so I'll just deposit him and withdraw KFC. But yeah, VR. I've always really wanted to get that. There's just so many things. Like especially like I played VR chat like when it started growing, and I just love the concept of it. I love just being able to chill in VR. Even without VR, I was having fun with it. But like if I got the VR, that would be just like oh wait, wrong house. It would be just be the next best thing, honestly. I just would love to be able to just chill, talk with people, all that sort of stuff. Alright, so here we go. Okay, connect the cable like so. Here we go. Here's our little trade. Some Windows mixed reality headsets are allegedly good, but I don't want to take a chance. Yeah, I'm also interested in mixed reality. Like there was one headset I was tracking for so long, which was called the what was it? It was called a Totem. That was its main name, but there was this other one that was like previously before it was called a Totem. It was something else. Oh god, this one's colored a bit weird. But I think it was called the Totem for a good while. It was not VRV. It was like something else. I know VRV is that one company that brings all these streaming services together, but it was similar to that. Pidgey, wait, because that's how they would say it. I'm getting my Pidgey to fly a letter to Saffron in the north. But yeah, I definitely do want to get like augmented reality stuff, VR stuff, in the future. Heard Saffron has problem with Team Rocket. Vermilion appears to be safe. But I'm definitely thinking about it. Since right now it's really expensive to get into. Do they have new items here? Super Potion. That's decent. I'll get... Well, I only could get one, so I'll just get one, just in case. But definitely getting that. Like I said, I'm gonna be getting a mod mic and an audio interface in the future. That way I could get a better quality sound off my headset. It also means that if, say for example, my headset breaks, I won't have to really deal with having no mic. That's decent because I'll just have that mic. If my mic breaks, I'll still have my headset. Notice route travel may be blocked off by a sleeping Pokemon. Detour through the rock tunnel to Lavender Town. Vermilion Police. Alright, decent notice. Diglett's Cave. Let's see, is it blocked? Well, I'm gonna head to the SSN. I believe I could get on the SSN. Let's see. Yeah, I really do want to play Alex as well. Like, I haven't really played much Half-Life. Played a little bit. We visit Vermilion once a year. But, welcome to SSN. Excuse me, do you have a ticket? Yes, I do. Great, welcome to SSN. Alright, here we go. I wonder if there's a Mew here. But yeah. There's a few games that I was interested in for VR. But for the most part, it was like I was just so totally enthralled with VR chat. Like I just love that sort of stuff. Here we go. Let's battle. But man, I'm just really excited for like gaming in the future, like with VR. These newer consoles being more adapted to running better games, meaning that PC will get better quality games as well, because that always pushes PC gaming ports better. Let's do a little damage and swap out. Oh man, I don't know. Like this gaming in this so far has been so better compared to the last few years. Like not just in terms of like development of making games better, but just how many more games we've been getting, as well as this developers either listening to what we want, as well as I don't know why I use Denver, but as well as the fact that we have like all these indie games popping up, all these Kickstarters being funded with these amazing games being made. It's sort of like passion projects that wouldn't normally would have happened unless people said like, yeah, we want that. Like I've helped put money to like 2 games that are almost out that I'm probably, well, not probably, I will be streaming. Like one is Glitched and the other one was Forbidden Castle, I believe it was. Like I can't wait to play those games. I just couldn't have, like, I almost lost the name of that on my head. And both of the games are. One was just about out. Like one's a sort of like Earthbound style game where every choice matters. And there's like you have different style of moods or emotions that impact what choices you can say to people. And basically every single encounter is an important encounter, and it's not just random encounters throughout the game. There's like it's a really cool game. That one's called Glitch. I actually sent an early demo that was only in RPG Maker to Vin to play during my one Lizard Crate. However, he of course broke the game at one point, so this wouldn't run properly, so he didn't really experience it. However, since the game is coming out, I might suggest it to him in the future. It's probably gonna get like really huge, almost on the levels of like Undertale, I feel. Because it has that sort of charm to it. Yeah, get Triple on out here. But yeah, like, so if you guys like end up hearing a game called Glitched, I mean, you're gonna know. But yeah, it also means that my name's gonna be in the credits for that game, so that would be interesting to see. I think it should be say my full name on there, like my name, and then like in the middle of it's gonna be a lizard in red. Like, so I'm excited for that. Also, I'm thinking once I finish this game, I might start playing Terraria. Since if you didn't know, I actually I said prior though, but I also have a painting in the game that I made when I closed beta test which actually has my name on it. Actually, basically I'm credited under that painting's name, which is C. Burchuk. It's really cool. So you can literally it's like one of the rarest paintings in the game, since all these closed beta testers, when they made a painting, they basically were made specifically to be like rare. So it's like a 1.74% chance to find this painting per world generation. It's crazy, and it's only in dungeons too. Like a wait, what's that? Waiter, I would like a cherry pie, please. Well, I'm not a waiter. Who do you think I am? But yeah, it's interesting. I always travel with Wigglytuff. Boop, boop, boop. A cruise is so elegant yet cozy. Let's see, Bonjour, I am the waiter on the ship. I will be happy to serve you anything you please. Ah, the strong silent type. So does that sort of, yeah, I guess that sort of says, never talking. I'm waiting on a survival horror in Unity, but I really need people to work on it with me because, I'm working, not waiting. I'm working on a survival horror in Unity, and I really need people to work on it with me because even though I can do every part of the game myself, I'm only passionate about 3D modeling. Having the GUI or textures just makes me not want to work on it. Yeah, I feel you on that. I collect Pokemon from all around the world. Yeah, like I'm passionate about basically just sort of UI design in a way, but I cannot sort of work on stuff like anything else really. Like I can work on it. Like streaming wise, I've always wanted to have a passion to do streaming because I want to create content, make people laugh, have fun. But it's like once you lose the drive for something because you don't like it, you just get sidelined and just don't touch it ever. Of course I grow into the like an artist block on a lot of things, myself included, with the with doing basically the UI stuff on this stuff. Like on some of the stream, like when I didn't touch streaming for a good bit, just due to the fact that I didn't want to make some of the UI elements yet, or I myself didn't make any of the stream elements per se. It was mostly just the banners on the YouTube and the Twitch description banners. Like I finally put those ones together. But I get artist blocks a lot because I just don't get the drive to do something. And so I basically don't do anything for a while. But when I do get the drive, I'm literally working on it like ham. And that's sort of why I have a problem with doing sort of like commissions. Like I've done one commission, like actual, for a streamer, and it was great. I worked with them. I got compassionate about it due to the fact that I liked his work and what he did. However, it's just it's hard to stay motivated for something that, yeah, you're getting paid for it, and yeah, you're becoming friends with a person. However, it's just it's hard to work on that because it's just it's not per se not a benefit for you, but it's also not something you're interested that would drive you to make. It's just a weird feeling. I don't know how I would describe it in terms of it sounding I don't know. It's just a weird feeling you have. Game design is also one of my passions. I like programming only when it's implementing stuff that makes the game interesting. When I have to program basic stuff, I sleep. Yeah, I feel you on that. It's hard to give an example similar to that for me. I love writing up a story for games. I love designing elements for a game and stuff like that. However, I just have very little motivation to learn how to program. a game per se because it feels like such a hill to climb to learn. I was sort of the same way with web design. Like I'm great at CSS. I learned that via Reddit and such. However, once I was starting to get into HTML, like I started learning the basics. It was fine. However, after a while, it just felt like there's just too much to have to focus on and learn, which is what pulled me away from it. Wow, you're great. Liz got 315. All right. It's just I don't know. It's just random poisoned. It's just a weird feeling. So who poisoned? He is. All right. Hopefully, in the future, since I'm not sure if you. No, I think I said it. You were here when I said it before. But since I'm working on Vinemon with other team members, we have like 4 people working on the game. Well, around 4 right now. Like we have an artist that does mainly the sprites and the art. Shh, I'm a global police agent. I'm on a trail of Team Rocket. But like I said, I'm the UI artist and I'm also the storyboard writer per se. Like I write mostly the narrative stuff. And then we have someone that does the programming as well as the music. He's really good at it. And then, like I said, I'm the UI designer, storyboarder. Another one does the sprites for the battle and the overworld. I do a little bit overworld stuff here and there if we need it. Mostly just small things. And then for the other, we have another person that does the cutscene stuff. Basically, we have a huge cutscene we have planned during the middle of the game that sort of you can't really capture the intensity of. Oh wait, it's cafeteria. I think you can heal in this. I know there's leftovers in here. Yeah, I think. Let's see. Yeah, I have to check. I think it's this one. Yeah. Oh no, it's a great ball. Whatever. But yeah, programming is fun when you're implementing your game idea, not when fixing bugs or implementing boring features like menus. Yeah, I feel you on that. Did you hear about Snorlax? All it does is eat and sleep. Snivel, snip. I only get to peel onions. Snivel. I indeed am the chef. The main course is prime beef steak, but I have enough fillets, do you believe? I'm so busy, I'm getting dizzy. But yeah, I don't know. It's just working on a game is like really like, you'd think like, we originally planned our game to be out, say, it would take a whole year to make. However, we kept on building our sort of our like expectations of what we want and building out the game. We had sort of the premise of it entirely, but every time we kept on working on it, we realized the scope of it is so larger than we sort of expected. We kept on staying on that focus because we wanted to be the best game possible, and it just kept on getting bigger and bigger. We have like over 200 Pokemon in the game, like unique Pokemon, and it's like the story is about as big as like Pokemon Red. It's sort of crazy how much content we put into the game, and we're still almost done. We're sort of nailing down the last bits of it. Wow, you mon petit, we're busy here, out of the way. But that's why so many proof of concept games are super bare bones. Yeah, it's like I give full respect after having some time working on games and how long it takes. Like our current game is, I think it's about 3.5 years. I think that's how long we've been in development for, and it's a fan game. It's not, and we're not being like, this is completely out of passion. We're not charging it for anything like that. It's completely, we're going to be releasing it, but that's 3 years. Also, that's not how you say it. Oh God. When he said, "Oh, we're gonna call it," he's gonna call it. What was it? He say Vinamon or Vinemon. He said, It's not Vinemon. It's or Vine. How do you, I forget how he said it. It's just Vinemon. Vinemon. There's no little mark. Are you dropping frames or is that my internet? I don't think I'm dropping frames. My bitrate is good. Where is my info here? I have 0 dropped frames on my end, so yeah. That's probably, it looks like it's you. But yeah, luxury liner for trainers. At every port, we hold parties with invited trainers. But yeah, I'm just interested in seeing. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, this is how long this takes for development. In all my travels, I've never seen any Pokemon sleep like this one. It was something like this. Oh, here's Snorlax. Sleeping Pokemon. I have a question. How are you guys able to avoid takedown notice from Nintendo? Is the name that protecting you guys because you're? I'm kind of curious. Arctic Insurance. So here's the thing. This is a multi-faceted thing, and technically we're not 100% protected in terms of this. First off, the name itself does help. That's one thing I sort of wanted out of the way, but that wasn't really the main intent at first. Let me read this real quick. Check out what I fished up. And basically, we've been putting it everywhere that we're a parody game. Parody is considered fair use, depending on basically the stuff that has held. And the game itself is a parody. We're basically poking fun at sort of the main Pokemon sort of tropes, Twitch streaming, those memes, everything. It's sort of a whole parody of this sort of element. There's also the fact that we have almost fully, completely, like all the sprites that we're using are original assets for the Pokemon. Which there is a percentage of where something is fair use, because you are referencing something, or as well as something small like that. I don't get why you used Ember on that, but I killed him. Or it is permitted to do that. However, the problem is fair use. Technically speaking, the only way you can prove that it is fair use is by going to court. So no matter what, Nintendo can send you a DMCA on the game, and you would have to go to court. That's as simple as it. You have to go to court if that ever happens to prove that it is. And that's sort of the problem with this sort of thing. So if you had like a completely original game, completely original assets, completely everything, but you had one Pikachu in that game, they can literally send you a DMCA. However, you don't see that because, of course, that's like outrageous, like crazy. However, that literally can happen, and which is why you have to be careful on this sort of like marketing of such games. This is why we sort of like, once we pulled back a little bit, like as recent, once we got closer to launch, we decided to, alright, we're gonna not post too much. Well, we're not closer to launch, we're closer to finishing. But once you get closer to finishing the game, we wanted to keep the spoilers away, so the end-game spoilers aren't happening, as well as the fact that it won't draw people's attention to retweeting it while we're basically right at the tail end of showing it off. And that way, we wouldn't have to deal with these little issues of, like, not little issues of course, but these issues of them sending a DMCA, taking our video down, telling us we can't work on it anymore. Is it a ROM hack or... It's currently being made in RPG Maker XP, which is a really old engine, but it's using Pokemon Essentials, which basically makes the game completely like a Pokemon game. It has the same settings, and it's using a lot of scripts that basically make it feel closer and closer to the original games, and that all those scripts will be credited and who made what at the tail end of it. However, it isn't, of course, it's not a ROM. That means you can't run on an emulator. It is completely, it's its own EXE. So, you can just play it completely separate. It's pretty cool too. Well, at least rage. But for the most part, the fun thing about it though is the engine is since it's so old, it's a little limiting on what we can do. So we've had to make so many weird and obtuse mechanics to get working in the game. One way or another, there's been so many fun things that we had to figure out to get to work. Okay, if it's not using original Pokemon, it's troublesome. Um, it's still because we use modified and made slightly more unique overworld. We're gonna be planning on changing more of the original assets for the overworld. I believe it's planned to change the normal Gen 3 trees to do a unique Gen 3 sprite. So that will help a lot because you see that tree a lot in the game. But most sprites have been changed for the most part. There's only a few more things really that would need to be changed to be completely original. So technically, we would be even able to be separate from it since most sprites are custom. It's just a few things that aren't. I mean, honestly, I do want to get some things a little more custom made. Mostly just buildings. We have one town that's completely original building sprites. It's so amazing. Like our artist, like Shy Guy XXL, he makes amazing sprites. Like you can look him up on DeviantArt. He recreated Pokemon, not Pokemon, Mario and Luigi style sprites of like the newer designs and older designs to swap styles or just made them more unique or match them. It's really amazing. I really recommend checking his stuff out. Like I believe he also is taking commissions as well, so you can actually like feel free to commission him to make say your profile. Like my profile image, not the one I'm currently using. This one is more so based off it almost entirely. However, it's very similar. I could probably pull up what the image looks like in a bit, but my character avatar basically was made by him. Like I commissioned him, we worked out what I wanted, and he basically like put it out in like maybe like I think it was like 3 days. It was amazing, but the game should be fine. It's just very it's gonna be very hard to get things to work out completely. I've seen some of the Vinemon spray and when they were posted on Twitter a while ago. Yeah, we've had like if you look at some of the things, we've put a lot of work into that stuff, and that's all Shy Guy XXL's work. Like there was only one that technically I made, which was then later he made an updated version that wasn't posted only on their Discord. If you didn't know, we do have a Vinemon Discord as well. You can check out. But Pokemon can cut down small bushes. Is that it? Okay. But yeah, it's just incredible how far we've come. It's originally we were just going to use normal Pokemon at the beginning of the game, but we started wanting to make more custom. Originally we were just going to do like recolors for certain types. How do you guys keep the project organized? Is there someone on the team who makes schedules, keeps track of what needs to be done? For the most part, it's actually we have two sort of systems in place. We have well, technically now three. However, currently, how it works is anyone that's in engine, it's only one person is technically permitted because we're using a Dropbox, which what basically means is that if you all the files are shared on the cloud on the Dropbox, and we're all able to edit it in the Dropbox. You also have the same file saved on your own PC to be able to run stuff. However, it's all cross-shared. And what this basically means is that only one person can be in it, or else there'd be overwriting of data. The only time where one person to be in is if you're making new sprites, adding in sprites in the folder, stuff like that. And so how we have it organized is we have a sort of like one channel is dedicated for calling who's going in the engine and who's going out. We make sure to keep our Discord stuff on, showing that, oh, RPG Maker is open. And so just in case you don't really know, I'll look in the channel or whatever reason, you'll know that they're in it. Another thing is that when you're making a change, we have a changelog list where if you add something, a new feature, or you're just changing something, you write down what you changed or what you added and stuff like that, so we know what's being added, what's being done. And we also have a to-do list on our Discord as well, which basically we have a certain symbol system of what's required or else the game's not complete, what is a nice little addition that we would like to have that makes the game more fleshed out, and what's this a small little touch that will make the game like decent, and nothing really too, just a little something nice. It could be Easter eggs, could be like, oh wait, I don't have the item. Stuff like that. So it's a decently organized system. Everything is all in one place really while we're updating the game. The synergist, our coder, he has backups of older versions of the game, just in case something breaks at one point. So it's all an organized sort of system. We all sort of, we're not feel like we have to constantly be doing something to make sure it's organized a specific way. It sort of just all works together to do such a thing. And for the most part, a Pokemon game you don't need to have one thing missing to do another in the most ways. You still need to have the maps done, but for the most part, most of us do have decent mapping skills, and we all sort of work on the maps ourselves if we need them. Story-wise. Oh, hey Nep. Speaking of Vianmon, Neppy's are actually our cutscene person. He cuts the scenes and makes the amazing sprites of the scenes. Also, I don't get why I'm using Bubble Me. I just realized I'm using Bubble Me. Oh, whatever. I took him out. Wait, welcome to the stream, though. Currently on the SSN. We were mostly just talking about like how we organize our the project and all that. Oh, I got a rare candy. But yeah, for the most part though, it's yep, no problem. I mostly was just talking about all of us on the Discord and like this is how awesome everyone does their stuff. Me and my daddy think the Safari Zone is awesome. Have you gone to the Safari Zone in Fuchsia City? It had many rare kinds of Pokemon. Yeah, basically just checking it, talking about everything. What are you two talking about? I hear many people get seasick. The captain looked really sick and pale. Oh boy. Why is the captain seasick? Like, aren't you supposed to be like, oh god, here's a rival battle? I completely forgot about this. Bonjour, Liz. Imagine seeing you here. Liz, were you really invited? So how's your Pokédex coming? I already caught 40 kinds, pal. Different kinds are everywhere, far around in the grassy areas. Alright, here he is. Cyan. You got a Pidgeotto now. I got a paralyzed Ferrari. Let me paralyze him. Captain needs to get with it, yo. Yeah. But I'm really interested in seeing if we can make it to the Lieutenant Surge by the end of the SSN, because I do want to get to Bugger World in a bit. So I am at the end of the game, so I wanted to sort of wrap that up. I'm pretty sure it's the final boss. All right, now I can use Bubble Beam. All right, didn't kill me. Good. Well, I didn't hit, so I'm gonna use a Super Potion real quick. Sorry. There we go. So let's see. So we're gonna use. I think Bubble Waters. No, it's not super effective or weak. So I thought it was like not that very effective, but I guess it's okay. It's good at least. Bugger World. Well, we already made it pretty far through. Um, like I played 2 parts of it. First on my first stream, I was really interested in playing it when I was playing it for my Lizard Crate testing, and then I played a good like almost an hour worth yesterday, and now I just ended up on the final boss for today. And basically, the final boss is like really weird. Yeah, and basically, yeah, Dog Anarchy. We went to the Anarchy world. We then went to Cyber world. Apparently there's a wizard world and a clown world. It's really, really, really funny. It's a perfect Sunday style stream for Vinny. So I'm probably gonna add it. However, it's going to be a bit. He's not gonna be able to play all of it. However, I think for what he will be able to play, it will be decent enough for the stream. It has enough of that weirdness, and I'm pretty sure he'll probably play more and more of it as he goes. Yeah, I know. It's honestly really cool looking. It's a very short RPG, like I said. It's probably like 2 or 4 hours. Yeah, it has that off vibe when playing it. It's very comical. It's very weird, wacky. It came out like last year, 2019. Also, I'm probably gonna lose from this. I wasn't even ready for a rival fight. Yeah, I'm gonna lose. And a crit, of course. But yeah, it was completely fun playing that. Oh no! Hopefully the SSN didn't leave port. I'm pretty sure the SSN did leave port, technically. Oh, sucks. Alright, let's get back on. Alright, at least we know now that he is on over there. Let me head. Actually, I don't think I went this way. No. Right? No, I don't think I did this way. Alright, let's see. My buddy Machoke is super strong. He has enough strength to move big rocks. Oh, I got max potion, nice. Yeah, it works. Honestly, yeah, there's clowns, there's cyberpunk, there's literally a Blade Runner reference, there's a Tetris block that's on a stripper pole, as well as a scooter on a stripper pole. So it's funny. There's just so much to it that's just so good. I mean, I might even just suggest it to him as like a one-off game. I mean, it's honestly amazing what that game had. However, the problem is there's a lot of reading in it, which is something that Vinny is not really interested in doing for a Sunday stream. So I'm not sure how it would even gel with him in that terms. Come on, Carl, you can do it. Survive, sir. Yes. Alright, I'm gonna switch Pokemon now. Let's send out Nimbo King. Shout out to Mental Gen for oh yeah. Also, wait, what move did I just use? No, I used Leer. Oh, whatever. I'm just interested in seeing what has in store though. Like, I don't even know how the ending's gonna work. Like, I know I'm basically versing God in the game in terms of like power, but I'm just not sure like how I'm gonna be able to win. And if there is more, then what's gonna be more? Because I'm sort of expecting it to be the end of the game. I'm just like confused what to expect from this. But yeah, it'll be interesting if you. It's like literally I got ended up pushed to a corruption world at the end of the game, which is just crazy. And that's why I felt like, man, this is even more perfect of a Vinny game. It's like it has everything in it that makes it like Vinny related in a way. Like I didn't, and there's even like a smooth jazz dude in the locker. That's like Jazz World. Sort of, I think it was like they got destroyed, and he's like the last dude that can do the jazz. It's amazing. I guess I gotta keep on punching him. I keep on missing with that. And I'm confused. Come on, hit. Ah. Come on. Land it. Land it. Land it. Land it. Yes. Alright, perfect. Alright. I think that was his last one. Yep, it was. Your spirit sank me. Alright. Is there an item anywhere here? No. But you. You know what they say about the sailors. And fighting. Well, what they say about sailors and fighting. Is there a saying about sailors and fighting? Alright, let's switch them out. Choose your area this time. Like, I don't have any recollection about sailors and fighting as a saying. I guess there might be a Japanese verbiage that the translation team sort of just didn't understand as a, it's not something that exists, maybe? I don't know. So let's see. Yeah, I'm thinking after this rival battle I might end this, go BRB, and then switch to the next game. Hopefully it should be the finale though for that. Also, thank you guys for joining chat though. I do appreciate you guys coming by, stopping by, chatting for a bit, even just lurking. I appreciate it. Like, it's just awesome to have people here. Like, I'm still learning about all this stuff. I'm pretty sure I nailed down most of the technical stuff. It's just mostly getting a decent streaming setup, well, not setup, the streaming stuff, as well as just having sort of a decent sounding mic, stuff like that. For now, my mic's decent, I feel. However, I am getting a newer mic that should help boost the quality up and make it sound decent. Alright, let's switch. Terraria again. I appreciate that. Come on, come on, come on. Also, I don't know why I use one. I keep doing that. I keep on like, sort of like, going in auto for that. Just use Thunderwave. But also, if you guys have any game suggestions, send them to me on Twitter. I pretty much read anything that gets added to me or DM to me or whatever. Pretty sure my DMs are open for game suggestions. I think the DMs are open. I get them from other people, so probably. So yeah, if you have any game suggestions, ideas, anything I could even improve on the stream, suggestions of what I could add to make the basic stuff, like the stuff better, I am fully interested in hearing it out, because I want to make the stream as best for you as it is for me as well. Minecraft 2? What's MC2? Oh, DMC2. I was confused. I actually might get DMC2 on Switch in the future. I've played it when I was younger, a long time ago. I actually did enjoy it. I enjoyed like the sort of atmosphere of the game. But yeah, I'd totally like get that game. Like, I'll play probably the first Devil May Cry. I own that on my on Twitch games. I'll play that first, and then I'll get the DMC2 on Switch second, And is DMC 3 on Switch? Any of you guys know? And so I'd play that as well. And DMC, I'm completely, I love those games. Devil Minecraft too. I mean, I wouldn't doubt that there would be a Devil May Cry mod for Minecraft. So I keep using Bubble Beam. Whatever, it's doing a lot of damage. I'm fine with this. But maybe Digimon. I never played the games though. I do own the Digimon Cyber Sleuth game for Switch. I do plan on streaming that in the future. However, that's going to be a little bit further out and after I beat Pokemon Red. I don't want to have two large RPG games next to each other. My taste in games are too esoteric, so I have a bizarre suggestions. Most normal one I can say is maybe Clock Tower. I'm not sure if I know what Clock Tower is. I would have to look into that. But I'm completely up for bizarre suggestions. I'll play any game really. Like my taste in games isn't really that small. Like I'll play most games if they're like interesting to me, if they have different mechanics. I mean, I can't really think of any games that I really like genre-wise that I would hate. Small? What do you mean small? Small. Wait, oh god, I should throw him or whatever. Come on, let me attack. I'm just trying to think of what games I sort of like would like to play in the future. Like I currently just have these on my mind. I have a whole bunch of like Steam games. Like for example, one game I have on my monitor right now on my desktop. I have Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. That's a game that I haven't played, but I own it that I could play. I have Oregon Trail Director's Cut, which is a sort of zombie spin-off of the Oregon Trail, Oregon Trail, which is it's like zombies with that sole premise of it. I have my friend Pedro, Binding of Isaac, both the old and new. I have Sonic Generations, Enter the Gungeon, Fez. I just have so many games I can play that some of them I haven't played at all. So on April Fools, you should do a sim stream with everyone. Oh god, that'd be interesting. That's for sure. Oh, I also have Stardew Valley. That's one I actually do want to play in the future on stream. Like I love Stardew Valley. I'm not sure how I'll do commentary with it. It's something I will have to try with. Let me heal. I'll use a max potion. So why is Carl's color change? That was weird. I guess that's a little bug in the color hack. Also, yeah, Sonic Generation. I haven't played too much of it, but I will definitely try playing it in the future for a stream. I have so many other. I have like Dropsy. I got that like a while back, and I just never picked it up and played it. I have Dangerous Golf. That's apparently a really good one. It's made by the same developers as Burnout, the original Burnout games, which were I love those games. So I haven't really. So there's a whole bunch of stuff that I have in store that we could try out. But yes, it does, and I love it. I also have Metal Gear Solid 5, so I could also play that. And that's also another one that I would love to play. I also have Risk of Rain. I also have Overwatch I can play, of course, as well as Hearthstone. But I don't think any of you guys would probably be interested in watching me playing Hearthstone. But definitely I could play Overwatch. That's something I haven't touched in a while. It would be cool to get back into. My tastes are random. Sometimes Deus Ex, sometimes Toho, sometimes games like 7, sometimes Daylight. Which I expect to. But Yeah, I mean, I'm sort of the same way. Like, I don't like for the longest while I haven't been playing games at all. Like, literally at all. It was mostly just me either working on this game, well, not this game, but working on Vinemon, as well as just playing Gary's Mod TTP. That's literally for the longest time this the only games I've been playing because I haven't been interested in playing a newer game, other than Animal Crossing and there's a couple of other modern games on the Switch. But other than that, I basically said nothing. Apparently, play Gris is a sexual saying. Let me screenshot that for you. Let's screenshot that and share. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Share that. Copy. Copy image. There you go. And I'll allow it. I think I actually own Gris on Switch or Steam. I mean. So I can definitely probably check that out. I haven't played it. Like there's a lot of games I just ended up buying, getting owned, and just never checking out. Like especially for Twitch, with Twitch and the Twitch Prime free games, I have so many games now that it's just ridiculous. Alright, let's see. Defeat a fisherman. Don. Oh, that death one get away. Let me battle you. I remember censoring the word meme on my Twitch. That's a good one. Yeah, these are just all basic terms that, for whatever reason, Automounts has censored. So I just find it funny with them showing up. Also, I just realized, oops, and I'm dead. That was an accident. I might actually heal him to revive, or use a rare candy to revive him. Use Ember. I thought that's stays permitted when I say that. Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to figure that out. Figure out how to add these words to not be censored. So I guess it doesn't permanent keep it uncensored. So Gris is only 4 to 5 hours long. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I want to pick up some smaller games in the future and just play them for a bit. Alright, we cleared these ones out. Is there a place in this thing that heals you up? Let me talk with the front guy here. Do you heal? Restless, you might be challenged by the more bored ones. Or can I just leave? Alright, I can leave. Alright, so let me just heal up real quick. I like how we'll make a crisis allowed, but not. Yeah, that's funny. There's probably some things you could probably like. I find it funny that thick is censored. Like that one's funny to me. Like why is thick considered like not safe for work? Like that's more so a meme. Like I never heard that ever used sexual technically. Yeah, see? There you go, censored. I'll permit it. That's just funny to me. Like, I guess Twitch does not like anyone thick. They're prejudiced against thick people. No thick boys allowed. No thick girls either. Alright, let me head back in. I'll battle my rival. I should be ready now. Let me swap my Pokemon around. Charguana up here. On the left. No, don't leave, Neppy. Actually, wait, let me go up. I don't think I went in this one. Right? Yeah, I haven't been here. This ship, she is a luxury liner for trainers. At every port, we hold parties with invited trainers. Where will I put my fat yas now? I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you, bud. Not much else. I've never seen any Pokemon sleep like this. Oh wait, I already talked to you. Yeah, I'm good. Yep. Now we'll head down this way, I think. Right? What are you? I haven't been here. Our captain is a sword master. He even teaches cut to Pokemon. Alright, that's some good news. What about over here? Ooh, what's here? Oh, this is the front of the ship? Ahoy there! Are you seasick? Alright, let's see. Yeah, I'm just like... I'm trying to think what other games are coming up. Do you guys have any games that you're interested in that's coming out in the future? Like, I know SpongeBob just came out. I played that as a kid, and I was interested in checking that out in the future, but right now I'm not really too interested in it. Yeah, you could send me that. That'd be awesome. I'd really appreciate that. It's like, why I use Emperor? I keep every time I go and use something, I don't. Okay. But yeah, I would really appreciate 4 to 5 hour long game list, because that's sort of what I want to start playing a bit more. Well, I'll have like one main game and then one shorter game. Like, I sort of expected Love World to be like really short, but it ended up being way longer than I expected, especially with all the boss rush stuff. But I guess that's what you sort of have to expect with RPG games like that. So, I don't know. Like, I might play, um, some more RPG games in the future. I have some ideas for some of the smaller ones that were made by Square Enix that came out. The one that was like made by the same director of Chrono Cross that came out. I forget what it's called. It was like Soul something maybe. It was like, it has a lot of purple in it. I know. I can't remember the name. The party's over. The ship will be departing soon. Hey matey, let's do a little jig. Crash 4 and Cyber. Yeah, I am really excited actually for Crash 4. Like, I played almost all the Crash games, I'm pretty sure. I'm just like, oh man, I'm so hyped. Like, that was one. It's sort of weird because I played those games forever ago, and on one hand, I love those games. I have memories of loving that game, but I don't really recall playing the games that much. It's weird. Like, it's been forever. Like, I never really ever retouch games that often. There's only a few games that ever go back to and play again. It's almost like I'm almost always one and done on games. Only a few I ever touch back on. A Neppy says, I'll allow that. I'm cucked to PC and Nintendo games, and never had the pleasure of PlayStation games. Yeah, I was lucky growing up in terms of what I was able to get. I originally had SNES, SNES, and 64 for a good early while. Then for a while I didn't have any. I had most of it the PC, which I couldn't really do anything on it. I later then got the PS2 alongside. Then later after I got that, I had played a few decent games. Most of the games I played on PS2 were shovelware, like bootleg stuff. Not bootleg, but just, yeah, this shovelware. What do you say? Scrubbing the decks is hard work. And what do you say? Oh, I feel sick. I stepped down and get some air. Ratchet and Clank, I haven't played Ratchet and Clank. That was one game I don't believe I touched on. I think Ratchet and Clank, their first game was PS3? Because I stopped at PS2 for myself. I then stayed on Nintendo for the most part. I never switched off it. It was PS2, so I must have just missed it then. Back then I wasn't really picking the games. I didn't get magazines to look at what's coming out. That was mostly my parents picking games, so you can imagine what sort of games I was getting as a kid. I mostly play a PlayStation, Nintendo with some PC on the side. I never owned an Xbox console, and it took a while later for me to play some Xbox games I wanted to play. Yeah, like I had an Xbox, but like I said, I think I said this on stream though, a little bit ago, or not today, but past stream. That I basically we bought the Xbox. I got it for Christmas, I believe. But there was no decent like games for younger kids, and so we ended up selling the Xbox later. So it basically we couldn't really use the Xbox. I got it the original and then it went away. No more Xbox, which I was fine with. I agreed with because there was nothing good for me, and I basically was like, yeah, let's sell the Xbox. Like I was happy with my PS2 for the most part. I later did get a GameCube. That was, I think I was like in 4th or 6th grade when I got a GameCube. Oh yeah, 4th and 5th. Which I was hyped for. That I played a whole bunch of games. There was one PS2 game. Well, no, it was PS1 game that I absolutely loved when I was playing as a kid. It was a Yu-Gi-Oh game. Where you were able to get the card number on your card on the bottom, and you would be able to enter that card into the game and add it to your decks. Like, I simply loved that idea of being able to just have your own card collection in person in the digital game on your save file, and be able to just make your own deck and trust it out in game when you can't battle with people IRL. Like I love that concept, I love that idea of just collecting and use it in game. And so that sort of grew me into the passion of playing Yu-Gi-Oh games on consoles. And I actually do want to get the Switch Yu-Gi-Oh game that recently came out. So that is actually possibly one game to look forward to on stream, because I do really want to play that game, and I love Yu-Gi-Oh in that sort of way. Like anime games, I'm definitely possibly interested in getting. I have which, oh god, it's not My Hero Academy, the first fighting game they released. I played a little bit of it. I played it online for a bit. It was fun. I'm not really too good in 3D fighters. Now I am reminded of Duelist of the Roses for PS2. Yeah, this one was more Egyptian based. At least you're raising your Pokemon. Alright, I won against my rival. That's good. Right at 10 o'clock too. There was a Cut Master on board, but he was just a seasick old man. But Cut itself is really useful. You should go and see him. Smell ya. But you're not gonna tell me smell ya later? Just say smell ya? Alright then. Let me get your cut. Ugh, I feel hideous. Ugh, seasick. Liz rubbed the captain's back. Rub, rub, rub. That's funny. OMG, isn't the antagonist in Yu-Gi-Oh! An edgy Italian New Yorker or something? Kaiba? Not really. He's more so a a son that was given a lot of money from his father, and that is basically has all this money to spend and use whatever he wants. At least that's what I took it as. And he's basically just focused on being the best because he has all this money. Yeah, that might have been an abridged thing. Woo, thank you, I feel much better. You want to see my cut technique? I would show you if I wasn't ill. I know, you can have this. Teach it to your Pokemon and you can see it cut anytime. I got HM1, nice. Let's see, who can learn it? I think, yeah, I'm gonna be able to head right up to the gym. Yeah, I'm gonna do the gym next. Whatever. And then I'll boot up the next game and after BRB. Alright, yeah, ducks. You'll learn cut. Perfect. Does this say anything? Can I go over here? How to conquer seasickness. The captain's reading this. That's funny. I don't get why a captain is seasick though. Like you'd think being the captain, you'd know how to drive the ship. But yeah, I haven't watched too many abridged stuff. I've gotten into watching some of it, but for the most part, I haven't touched any. Like my one abridged I loved was a Death Note abridged. It wasn't made by those abridged people. Most generally like deck. Oh, he's leaving. Goodbye, SSN. Yeah, they really wanted me to go away. I don't need you. Alright, here we go. But yeah, Death Note abridged I loved, and Death Note I think it was Code Geass. I love that one as well. So, let me heal up first actually. Then I'll take on Jim. Oh no, I completely forgot about the gym puzzle. Oh god, this is gonna be a nightmare. Alright, if I don't get this thing in the few turns, figure out this puzzle, then I'm just gonna, yeah. Maybe the color hack fixed it and helped me. Oh man, that would be nice if they did something like that. I'll cross my fingers. Alright, I have to open the menu and use it. Alright, there we go. Oh god, this would be annoying. Yo, champ in the making! Lieutenant Surge has a nickname. People refer to him as the Lightning American. He is an expert on electric Pokemon. Birds and water Pokemon are at risk. Beware of paralysis too. Surge is very cautious. You'll have to break a code to get to him. Oh god. Nope. 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 Oh god. Where is it? Only trash. This ain't Sunday. Alright, there it is. Got one. So we have one done. So that means it's one of these four. Which one do you guys think it is? Top left, top right, bottom left. They really don't. I don't know. Actually, wait, no, I touched this one, so it's three. These three. One of these three. I'll go with this one. God dang it. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Alright, so that means. Oh. Hell. So it must have been the bottom left one, I think. I was in the army lieutenant with strict CO. God, this is gonna be annoying. Pikachu. I feel you. I mean, it's literally not a puzzle. These things get reset and are constantly. You just have to figure out what is what. There's no correct answer every time. You just have to be lucky. That's why people hate this gym. Like, and I'm pretty sure if I go over now to switch this, it should not be there. It should be another trash can. Oh, God, this would be annoying. Yep. Take a reset. So now I have to find the other trash can. Another trash can. That has a switch in it. Nope. Oh, found another switch. And reset. Right? So now you can see why this is such... I don't get who thought this was a good idea. Wow, okay. I just got lucky there. Literally, they were right next to each other. That is completely amazing luck. Alright, I am saving, because I do not want to deal with that again. God, I don't get how they thought this was a good idea. Let me heal real quick. Oh wait, I don't need to heal. Okay, good. What was this team again? Rest? Ooh, Rest. That's a good TM. Who should I teach Rest to? Who do you think would be the best, like the most beneficial to have Rest? I'm thinking Starreri might be the best to have. He's normal type. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Starreri. He seems the best suited for something like that. Alright, you DM'd me? Alright, I'll check it out in a bit. Growl. Yeah. I'm gonna use, teach him Rest. Alright. Fire against electric? Yeah, that's fine. I'll do that. Hey, kid. What do you think you're doing here? You won't live long in combat, that's for sure. I'll tell you, kid. Electric Pokemon saved me during the war. And they zapped my enemies into paralysis. The same as I'll do to you. Yeah, Twitter doesn't like doing formatting stuff. Go, Charquana. Alright, so I'm gonna use Mega Punch. Nice, nice. I think he has a Pikachu and a Raichu? I think he does. Alright. No, I'm gonna stay in. Pikachu again. Alright, not again, but you know, Pikachu. Alright, I missed. That's not good. Come on. Almost got him. X speed. God dang it. I'll use a scratch. I don't care. I feel ya. Well, I don't really. I feel passing out. Like last stream, like man, I was like completely like dead tired at the end of it. I just wanted to fall asleep. Alright, Raichu. So we'll use a Mega Punch again. Growl, of course. Come on. Come on. Hit. Hit. Ah. God damn it. Hit critical hit. Come on. I feel though, I don't think people understand how streaming can be tiresome. Yeah, it's like, it's crazy. Like, I didn't think, oh man, it'll be this, like, you get drained from just talking for so much. I mean, I understand, like, talking IRL, but I'm sort of used to it in a way because part of my work was talking and greeting people over and over again, which is sort of why I can't really do this after a normal job, when I work at my job, because I'm a greeter for it, and so I'm constantly telling them direction, where to go, what to do, all that. So I basically have to make sure I'm like, my voice is good, because when I did my first stream, I was a little lower energy because they planned to work me to work that day, like when I was not expecting it. When I planned all this streaming to start my first stream, they announced, oh, I'm gonna be working on a Monday, which I never do. It was my first day back on the job too, so it wasn't too bad. It was a little slow, but so it means I wasn't really talking that much. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna take him out. Perfect. So I just got my 3rd badge. Perfect. You're making good progress in this game. Whoa, you're the real deal, kid. Fine then, take the Thunder badge. Thanks for winning. Let's see. I did a 6-hour Sonic Mania stream and I broke into a million pieces. Oh god. The Thunder badge cranks up your Pokemon speed. It also lets your Pokemon fly anytime, kid. You're special, kid. Take this. Yeah, TM24. This is probably Thunder Wave. Thunderbolt? Oh, Thunderbolt. Perfect. Nice. And he looks away in defeat. Alright, let me just do a little safety save here. I think now I can head back up north. Oops. Yeah, I can head back up north and head right of Cerulean City. Which will be good. However, for now, let me head up to the Pokemon Center. I'll heal. And I'll call it quits for this game for now. Alright, there we go. Let's teach Thunderbolt real quick. Item. Thunderbolt, use. Let's use this. And then we'll use, let's see. Who do you think should learn Thunderbolt? I know Starari has paralyzed Thunder Shock, I think it was, which will paralyze this Pokemon. So and he has Bubble Beam, so he's sort of a mixed attacker and type-wise. I might get a Fire move on him in the future. I could give Nimbo King the Thunderbolt, which would be decent. Since he is ground, that would allow me to take on. Is he ground? Yeah, he's ground. Take on the water. Carl. I want Carl more fighting moves than these other mixed types. Yeah, I think I'll give it a Nimbo King. So that's the person I'm personally prefer Nimbo King over Elizabeth. So yeah, I'll go with Nimbo King. Let's move. Should I remove? I'll remove Lear. Yeah, this will be perfect. And alright, we good there. So with that, we've got our third badge. As I said before, we're going to be heading up north to Cerulean City to get our new bike, as well as getting into the route to the right, since now we got cut. So we made a pretty decent trek. This decent. Yeah, I can't talk. so much for speaking today. I keep on flubbing over my own words. But yeah, we made decent progress so far today. Got 6 hours now into the game, which is really good. So, thank you for watching.